What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745, and in this video we're going to take a look at the heroic battle in Spec Ops 25 Mission 1, otherwise known as Molly Hayes vs Punisher. For this one I have to say if you go straight beat 'em up, you can win, but I found I ended the fight with very low HP, so that wasn't too impressive, and I set out to find a better way. So in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I think you should do in order to win this encounter. But first, let's take a look at one of the ISO that we have a chance to get. The caffeinated ISO 8 is for Molly Hayes, and it grants her caffeinated. Chance to stay awake after a temper tantrum. That is a really nice ISO for Molly, and I don't know about you, but I would love to get it. But that's not even all you can win. Punisher also gets a new ISO in this encounter. But we'll take a look at that one once we make it to the roulette. For now, let's go ahead and get started on the dialogue, and then I'll give you as many hints as I can to hopefully help you beat this one. You know what? You're mean. It's not mean, it's justice. You work for the Kingpin, you're scum. And you're old enough to know better. I'm old enough to tell when someone is making excuses for being a jerk. That's you. Cut it out before I get mad. You getting mad isn't going to scare me, kid. Well, I'm not scared either. Alright, so on to the epic encounter, which I guess simulates the whole battle van thing. Now as we begin, I want to mention that the Recovering Empowered ISO 8 is once again a great choice. This is going to grant soothing rest, and it will allow Molly to recharge to restore some HP. This could come in very handy throughout this fight. Next, you'll probably want to use Raspberry to start out this fight. But hold off on using Temper Tantrum, and we'll get to why in just one moment. You don't want to go all out on Punisher right away. That's because he begins with kid gloves, using less lethal attacks. After all, she's just a little kid. You'll want to kind of keep him here and not go crazy on damage right away. So what we're going to do is use Dropkick, or you can try to use Recharge and gain back HP right now. I actually chose to wait, and so when he uses Smoke Grenade, that's when I'm going to recharge. Now, like in many battles, there is a trigger point, and just like usual, it's around 50% HP. It doesn't matter if you do exactly 50 or even 100%. Punisher is going to regain all of his health and take those kid gloves off. So that's why, if possible, you should just try to do around 50% damage exactly. Since we're at full health, a wind-up punch is going to put him right in that range, and now you're going to see this dialogue. Kid gloves are off, time to teach you a lesson. So after this, he's going to gain all his health back, and he's going to get immediate turns. He'll even interrupt Molly during her tantrum, and that's just plain annoying. Luckily for us, we saved her temper tantrum, and so we can use it immediately following his attack. Well, in this case, you will want to check. We have our level 1 and level 2 locked out because of a debuff. So instead, we'll take advantage of our recovering E-ISO, and just gain back some HP. After that, we then can use Temper Tantrum and begin to pummel Punisher. While we do this, there's two other things that I do want to mention. As far as a second E-ISO, if you're able to equip one, you could possibly go with Vengeful, which could give you an extra turn while protecting. Or you could use something like the Close E-ISO. For me, I believe I use Harden, which grants Defensive Fighter. Melee attacks increase defense. This time, after you do enough damage to him, he'll say, "But she," gasp, so small. And he will once again cut in, this time using Battle Van. So you may have noticed that you didn't have that ability unlocked before now. Since we are now able to use it, go ahead and throw it back at him, and that's how you'll end this fight. It doesn't even matter how much damage it does. Once you hit him with his own Battle Van, you win. So that's it. That's the easiest and most consistent way to beat this, at least in my opinion. And after that, we'll go ahead and check out the roulette, see exactly which E-ISO there is for Punisher. Then we'll view the ending dialogue and wrap this one up. First of all, we've already seen Molly Hayes, but there it is once again. The caffeinated ISO 8, chance to stay awake after a temper tantrum. It definitely looks pretty good. The only thing that remains to be seen about that is how often does it work. Next, we have the finishing ISO 8 for Punisher. It says finish the job. Punisher gains an extra turn while below 30% health. That's also not bad, so I wouldn't mind getting either. But hopefully we win Molly's first. Oh, and we come up just one short and get 1 CP instead. For a second there I honestly thought we had it. But maybe next time. He was mean. I had to hit him. Sorry about that, Molly. Frank operates by his own rules. I don't like his rules. Maybe he thinks he's always right about everything. Nobody's always right. This girl should meet Tony. And a nice ending by Hawkeye. So that's going to be it for our first heroic, but check back soon for the second one in Spec Ops 25. There's going to be that and a whole lot more. But as for this one, we have come to the end. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck and take care.